time that Hello everyone, welcome to my spontaneous Q&A live and where I interviewed random people from all over the world. And today we're going to British Columbia to Canada, British Columbia, Canada, where we're gonna know what's the living lifestyle in BC. And today I have a very special guest. I want to welcome you to my lovely and beautiful guest, no other than Miss Sydney Richdale. Sydney,
Hello.
and can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes. Well, first of all,
What,
hello, my wonderful friend. So nice to be here. I'm so grateful to just that we're doing this and you're putting this on for people. So
yes.
thank you for all that you are and all that you do. So, hello, everyone. My name is Sydney. I live in Victoria, BC, Canada, and I am an intimacy coach. I help to support women, men, singles, couples in order to really create that love and connection and passion and pleasure in their life. So it fills me up so much. I have so much fun supporting people through those journeys. And yeah, that's me. I love animals. I have a kitty. I am getting a puppy next week, which I'm so excited about. So I'm a big animal lover. I'm a big nature nerd, which is great because I live in Victoria, BC. It's gorgeous here. And yeah, I also practice Reiki. I'm a Reiki practitioner. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell, really.
Thank you. That's Sydney. So my next question is, tell us and help us what's the living lifestyle in BC.
Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful. Like I miss the Butcher Garden when I visit that place. But tell us more, about for the viewers that wanna be and put in their bucket list to see kind of see what's in the BC Victoria, Canada.
Okay, well, if you love the outdoors and nature, like BC, Vancouver Island, where I live on, has a plethora of activities you get to do. We live in like a coastal rainforest. We have
That's right.
gorgeous mountains, gorgeous trees, gorgeous rivers. I live on Vancouver Island, so I'm surrounded by the ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and so people here are very outdoorsy. There's a lot of like hikers and people like, yeah, paddle boarding. Like we have Mount Washington, which is 3 hours up island. You can go skiing, snowboarding, snowmobiling. Like
That's right.
I know on the mainland, there's Whistler, Blackcomb. That is like one of the most popular places in Canada to go skiing and all those winter outdoor sports. Like, yes, people here are very blessed in regards to what they get to do in the outdoors. You can camp all year round and yeah, just explore. There's endless places to explore. And yeah, the nature here feels so fulfilling and is just so nourishing. We have this place called Avatar Grove where there is this beautiful old growth like rainforest. These trees are like, I don't know, thousands of years old. They're gorgeous and they're kind of under threat right now from logging. So we've got blockades of peaceful protests because people are coming together. They want to protect these trees and these old growth forests because they carry so much wisdom and they're part of where we live and they need to stay that way. So
Mhm.
but yeah, if you love the outdoors, Victoria,
Yes,
BC, Vancouver Island is you want to visit. It's gorgeous.
I know, awesome. That's my reason to go back because I missed a lot. It's just so much to explore over there. So
Mhm.
my next question, since you are an intimacy coach, I want to ask you, what's foods that turn you on? You know, because there's a lot. Like for me, you know what foods turn me on is that hot brownies that's melting with the vanilla ice cream, and that's kind of turn me on salivating. That's
Yes.
how about you?
Yeah, so when I talk to people around like pleasure and food, like, yeah, it's all about like what tastes so good to you. And to me, it's, well, I'm a big sugar fiend. I love sugar. I love chocolate. I
Mhm.
also love the warm brownie with ice cream. I love candy. And but I also like on the flip side, when it comes to like meals, I love like Indian food because you've got such a wide variety of spices and flavors, and it's just always like so delicious. And same with Thai food, anything sort of like ethnic that just has all these like beautiful spices, like that to me is like, that's what I want to eat. Well, that's what I do, and I go out for when I treat myself. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something like once in a blue moon, right? Okay. So anyway, so my next question will be tell us what is your best practices in relationship or practices to your body, like how to love your body.
Okay, I love this question. I'm so glad you asked it because to
Mm-hmm.
me, intimacy is all about like connection and a lot of it, and love and fulfillment and wellness and pleasure. So it all starts with you. That's usually what I like work with people on. It's like really creating that love and connection with yourself. And that includes your body because a lot of us can become really dissociated from our body. We live in our heads a lot. And that's nobody's fault. Like it's just the way our kind of world has conditioned us. So
Mm-hmm.
when I talk to people about developing that relationship with their body, it's like, yeah, first, like getting into it.
Yeah.
So feeling your way into it, which, you can do a lot of embodiment practices, which is like really just like start
Yeah.
moving your body.
Yeah.
Like start exploring like what feels good to you movement wise. Like I've been doing a lot more dancing, like just on my own at home, like just getting whatever you can do to get into your body and start noticing it, paying attention to the sensations that come up. Like for me, sometimes I've got like a tight throat and I'm like, oh, like what's that trying to tell me? So
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
all about starting to really pay attention to your body, and then how to increase your relationship with your body. It's like, I know so many people have like body image issues, and like so much of that comes from the media, mainstream cult, like all that crap, what we see in magazines, what you should look like, how small you should be, how big your breasts should be. Like we are just, there's so many toxic images that we're exposed to everywhere. So body positivity can be a really like challenging thing for people, which is really sad because
That's
there's
right.
so many beautiful things about each and every one of us, like inside and out, and all bodies are beautiful,
Mhm.
and we all have gifts to share, and like there's all so many, yeah, just things to appreciate about your body. So I
Yes.
really support people in like developing a positive relationship with their health, with their well-being, with their, yeah, body image, and just like really starting to connect them to like what feels good within their body. So that's where I like to start. And
Mhm.
then a whole other aspect would be like really bringing in pleasure and sensuality on all of the senses, like sight, touch, hearing, smell, taste. Like you can bring pleasure into all of those areas for yourself,
Mhm.
which only creates more intimacy and connection. When you start to really figure out what feels good to you and how you feel so good, like taking care of yourself, like that's a really beautiful, intimate place to be with yourself. So I hope that answered your question.
Yes, you did in really in deep detail. And actually the one you mentioned is really important because you start with working yourself before that. Yeah, the internal self, you know what I mean, for self before you even work externally, like the one that's outside on your world, because you attract something really good when you work, when you start in your internal self, like loving yourself, and then the rest will
Mhm.
just track everything, right? So anyway, my next question will be, what is one thing that you cannot live without? in your practices of healthy living and have a healthy lifestyle?
For me, it's animals.
Mhm.
Like my cat, like when you think about your house is on fire, what's the one thing you grab? Mine would be my cat. I don't care about any of my other possessions. Like to me, animals, like
Mhm.
that's they fill up the most in my heart. So for me, in regards to wellness and health and staying emotionally happy, like it's surrounding myself with as many animals as possible. So that would be for me.
Oh yeah, you have that comfort and like the comfort of your kitty. That is
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, they're the best companions in my opinion. So
Really big.
unconditional love.
Yeah, and then so what if tell us the basic step for some of the viewers there that are seeking for solutions to make a healthy change or have a lifestyle changes. So what is some basic step you can give as tips of advice that for somebody looking for?
I love this. I
Yeah,
love that you've asked me this because people are probably like, what does intimacy have to do with my health?
correct. Yes.
And, it's so interconnected, which is a beautiful thing. And it's like something that I get to share with people and educate them on. And my biggest piece of advice, well, somewhere to start would just be like really starting to pay attention to your health. And like I said, kind of like getting out of your head, getting into your body. How is your body feeling?
Mhm.
Like, are you like, you're the expert on this, Caroline, but like, is your stomach upset like regularly? Are you like in pain regularly? Like, really start noticing
Mhm.
what's going on. I think that's step one because we can't really address the symptoms if we're like not paying attention. So getting really present with your body, with your health, and
Mhm.
start looking at like I like to support people in like asking themselves questions like, what do I feel about my health overall? Like, what do I think about it right now? Like, am I satisfied? Am I dissatisfied? Like, really just getting honest with yourself and just asking yourself those questions like, hey, like, yes, health can be, to me, and you probably agree with this too, it's like a lifelong process, not just something
Right.
like our health is optimal right in this moment, so we're good. We reached the peak of the mountain. Like it's like, no, this is a continuous path as we grow and evolve, go through life transitions and how you navigate your health
Mhm.
as you age, like will shift. So
Yes.
yeah, it's to me, it's like really getting present with your thoughts and feelings around your health and then really looking at once you kind of come up with that sort of answer for yourself like really treating it like a relationship, like you have a relationship with your body, you have a relationship with your food habits,
Mhm.
and you get like something that I went to school to become a counselor, and something we talk about in, I think it's narrative therapy, is we talk about externalization.
Yes.
So instead of example seeing yourself like as like an addict, you
Mhm.
see yourself with the addiction is just an experience you're in relationship with. It's not a part of you. So
Correct.
it's the same thing with like your food habits or your exercise habits. Like it's not who you are. It's this separate thing that you're in relationship with. So
Mhm.
I find that really helpful for me looking at it like that to kind of alleviate that self blame if, my health habits are kind of dwindling or they're not where I'm at. Like, it's just something you get to grow a beautiful relationship with. So
Yeah.
that's usually where I like start off with people. And then through that, we kind of create like a plan to move through that and really develop like that self love, like no matter what.
Yeah.
Um,
Love the
yeah.
way you're so grounded to yourself and being like so grounded. And I just when you mentioned that, I even explaining, I remember this this saying from Dance Gracious is saying like, when you're in your head, you're dead. So, so make sure you're in your heart when you are in your center, when you are in your inner self, to make sure you are stable. Whatever's
Mhm.
outside, you're intact. You have the solid foundation to yourself that you can conquer anything. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That will face you in a situation or challenges if you're so ground to yourself. And that will
Mhm.
guide you. So my last question will be fun facts about you. So
Oh,
you you just get to answer what's come first on your mind.
okay.
Okay, tea or coffee,
Tea,
bread or pasta,
pasta,
meat or fish,
meat,
um, veggies or fries,
fries,
fries, almost the same, chocolate or vanilla,
chocolate.
home cook or take out.
Oh, the both can be awesome, but whenever I go traveling, I crave a home cooked meal, so I gotta go with that.
Yes, the best one. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Morning,
Uh-huh. Walking or running?
walking.
Gym or nature?
Nature,
Yeah, that's right. You have the BC. Sweet or sour?
sweet,
Plain or assorted?
assorted,
Mhm. And nuts or chips?
chips.
Unless you're getting the sweet potato chip or the veggie chips. Cat or dog?
Both.
No. How do you call that? Writing or reading?
Writing,
Facebook or YouTube?
Facebook,
Phone or computer?
computer,
Okay, text or a call?
calls. I like connecting with actual human beings.
Right. Friendly or lonely?
Friendly,
Is swimming or hiking?
swimming. Oh my gosh, that feels incredible.
Really. Grocery or online shopping?
Grocery shopping. I don't like online.
That's right. You have a
I
market
like I
site.
like making my way through the aisles, just like poking around, seeing what
Yeah,
there is.
touching it. Like for me, if I'm gonna, some people nowadays are buying this fresh produce through online shopping, but
Hmm.
even they will deliver fresh. But I love the feeling from marketplace. Like touch it. Which one is the hard
Yeah.
tomato that I need to get first?
I
Or
go down every aisle regardless because I'm like, what if something's missing on my list? I get to like, I'll see that I need it when I see it. So,
yeah, so entrepreneur or employed,
ooh, entrepreneur.
um, thinking or confidence.
What was the first one?
Like confidence or an excellence. You want to be in excellence or you just want to have confidence.
Confident.
Freedom or extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
That's some people are calling me ego, and that's the meaning of that. Active or passive.
Active.
Audio or visual.
Visual.
Spring or summer.
Summer all the way.
Formal or casual.
Both, depending on the situation.
Right. Orchids or rose. That's
Roses.
okay. You like the smell because orchids last long, but yeah, don't have the fragrance.
I'm not great at keeping orchids alive. I haven't figured out that yet.
Mhm. Ocean or wilderness.
The ocean.
How about adventure or I got it. Adventure or homestay.
Adventure.
That's right. That's the conclusion of my question for you. So, any
Mm.
last word? So fun to have you today, Miss Sydney.
Thank you. And something came through me as we were chatting that I just wanted to kind of leave your audience with, Caroline, is that please do not put pressure on yourself to be perfect. Like with our health, like I said, it's a journey, it's a process. It gets to continually grow. So please don't beat yourself up for, like indulging more than you wanted to, like at Thanksgiving dinner or whatever. Like I know around the holidays, people tend to like let go or whatever. It's easier to do. There's so many delicious things to eat, or it's easier to like not be as active or whatever. Just like please just love yourself throughout whatever is going on for you. Like for me, sometimes I eat chips and salsa for dinner, like, and it's okay. So just please like love yourself no matter how you're feeling, where you're at, like anything you feel around your health can shift. It's so possible. And you just get to love yourself through that and grow and evolve. And there's so many beautiful, amazing people out there who you can get support from. And really just like it all comes down to self-love, you guys. Like if you truly connect self-love, self-worth, like no matter how you feel, like or
Mhm.
how satisfied you feel with your health right now, you always have that. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's part of like put it in a way of like you have your own protocol to yourself, protocol to your life. In that way, if you practice that, you are not, you don't have a guilt or something quest that. So
Mm,
that's really helpful. Thank you so much for your insight and Paul Sydney. Love to to help all my friends out there so they get the healthy living and lifestyle. Bye,
yeah.
thank you guys. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Bye.